Hey, what's happening to you guys? Extreme Person here, and welcome back to another Youjo Senki review. This is going to be episode 6, and we pretty much see a development on the current state of the war that's happening right now between the Empire, the Republican, and all that stuff. We also see now that the Republican and the Allied forces are now intervening with the Empire's strategy and trying to obviously cipher some information of their tactics and plans and stuff like that. And then pretty much we see Tanya's battalion once again in action. This time they're pretty much been put into an actual war setting. Last time, as we saw, they invaded the Dakian army and they pretty much just wiped them out. It was a one-side massacre and there was no, fighting back or no counter-attack. It was just way too damn easy. So this time around we saw the enemy force use bombers and mages, elite mages at that, to try and take out the Imperial Army's supply chain basically. And obviously the current state platoon that's actually stationed there are having a difficult time trying to stop the invading forces from pretty much taking over. And pretty much one of the commanders back at the Empire sends Tanya's battalion as a reinforcement to try and hold off the enemy forces. And obviously when Tanya came in and the battalion came in, it was way too easy for them. Like, they literally took them out. Obviously the people underneath Tanya had a little bit of a difficult time trying to attack the elite mages who were able to actually dodge and move very easily in their altitude difference, and they were also able to counter attack as well. So this was a pretty much interesting battle set, because Tanya also used this as an opportunity to give her platoon or her battalion an opportunity to experience real war, because she even says that she outright refuses to receive any reinforcement, that her battalion is perfectly able to handle any situation, and that is that. Now Tanya on her own, she went up really high as far as altitude goes. Like, she went up to 10,000 feet, which was something only achievable by bombers and planes and stuff like that. So she really impressed not only her empire, but she also impressed, I wouldn't say impressed, but she also kind of shocked the enemy territories as well, because this entire battlefield was a chance for Tanya to pretty much showcase her battalion to everyone. Like, everyone was watching this battlefield, and this was kind of like a way to intimidate the enemy territories, like the Republicans and stuff like that, to let them know that the Empires are a force to be reckoned with, and they have an ace in the hole, which is Tanya's battalion. And so we see Tanya pretty much easily take out the bombers. Like, oh my god, there was actually one scene where she just landed on the plane, she picks up a freaking grenade and just drops it. Mic drop. She just did. Oh my god, that was funny as hell. And obviously that was the chain in command when it comes to the bombers, and pretty much that went down easily. And so they had to retreat, but obviously not many of them escaped, and so Tanya was obviously able to take out all of them with her magic enchantment, like when she has to pray to be able to reach certain powers and stuff like that. So she takes one plane down, and she goes down to obviously apprehend the prisoner, so that she can get some information out of them. But obviously the pilot is dead, and in that moment we see Bean X once again, and bruh, let me tell you, this Bean X is not God. I don't think it's a god. I think it's some weird, powerful being that can manipulate time and space, because there is absolutely no way a god could take over a dead body, Jesus, dead body, look up to Tanya and give one of the most nastiest grin or nastiest smoke that I've ever seen in my life. But she looks up to Tanya and goes, how does it feel to have the whole world fight against you? This Bean X is manipulating the entire world just to piss off Tanya and make her a believer. It's crazy that this thing is going out of its way to force Tanya to believe. But obviously Tanya reacts like any other human would have reacted at that time. She shot at the thing. Like, she just picked up her rifle and she shot at Bean X. Obviously she knew it wasn't going to do anything, but she just wanted to let out her frustration and stuff like that. So yeah, and that pretty much ends the video there. Obviously there was a little bit more afterwards, and we got to see a little bit of the end cutscene where Tanya is talking about how she hates smokers and stuff like that. But besides that, this was a very interesting episode for me, because two things that I learned from this episode. One, we learned just how important altitude and speed really is when it comes to, you know, warfare like this. The higher you go, the more advantages you have when it comes to shooting down your opponents and just having an overall control of the battlefield. And obviously speed, listen, no matter where you go, speed is always a huge factor in anything. If you have speed, you have the advantage. So obviously she kind of demonstrated just how powerful her battalion really is, because they were able to exceed altitudes that normally wouldn't be achievable by any average mage. Obviously, no, her battalion were able to reach up to, let's say, 8,500 feet or 8,500 altitudes or whatever the case may be, and obviously their speed were up to like 300. But obviously Tanya obviously can go a lot more higher. She can reach up to altitudes of like 10,000, and I feel like she can go even higher than that. I feel like she has no problem reaching maybe 12,000 or maybe 15,000 if she has to. But anyways, guys, that's my review for Youjo Senki episode 6. Let me know what you feel, how you feel about this episode in the comment section below. Yo, this was a really dope ass episode, and I feel like Being X is going to be one interesting antagonist, because, you know, at first I felt like this Being X was going to be just some omnipotent being who just wants Tanya to just appreciate that, you know, they created the world and stuff like that. But now I feel like this is going to be some weird omnipotent being that just is bored. It's like, I got this, I don't know why, but I got this Aku vibe from him. Maybe it's because I just saw an episode of Samurai Jack. I'm just saying. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Youjo Senki, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.